In today's video, I'm going to be walking you guys through 11 different reasons and or mistakes you are currently making with your videos that are keeping your videos from reaching their full potential and getting as many views as they could be. And I'm also going to tell you how to fix each one of these 11 mistakes to give your videos their best potential possible and get as many views as possible. That's all coming right up. Hey, what's up you guys? It's Annie. Welcome back to my channel. Here on this channel, we talk all things YouTube growth, entrepreneurship, and turning passion into business. So if any of that is of interest to you, then be sure to hit that big red subscribe button down below and join the family. So I think we can all agree, it pretty much really sucks when you spend hours, even days on creating super high quality videos that you're so sure are gonna get loads of views and then they flop. Well, a lot of the time when this happens, it's because there are a lot of things happening behind the scenes of your videos that you're not even aware of that are turning people away from your videos. So in today's video, I've compiled a list of 11 different mistakes people tend to make with their videos, whether or not you're conscious of it, that are keeping your videos from reaching their full potentials and getting as many views as they could be. So let's jump into 11 reasons why your videos are not getting views and how to fix them. Reason number 1, you are not getting as many views as you could be is because your thumbnails suck. Thumbnails are potentially the most important part of your video's outward appearance because your thumbnails are the first thing people see on the recommended page, subscription boxes, suggested videos. That either draws their attention or pulls their attention away from your video. So if you want to get views, you want to be attracting people's attentions to your thumbnail. So if your thumbnails tend to have very hard to read text, or the picture is super dark, not very colorful, not very bright, these are all things that are potentially keeping your thumbnails from actually gaining people's attention and getting potential views. So one thing that definitely helped me with this was to look on the recommended page. Look at the videos that have the most amount of views. What do all these thumbnails have in common? Their text is super easy to read. The pictures are bright and colorful. There is something on that thumbnail picture that is drawing my eye to their thumbnail. So you definitely want to play around with thumbnails, do a little bit of trial and error, see which ones are getting clicks, which ones aren't getting clicks, and definitely, most definitely, pay attention to the click-through rate of your video. Because your click-through rate basically tells you what percentage of people are seeing your videos on the recommended page or subscription boxes and clicking on your video. But thumbnails are a very important aspect of getting views on YouTube. Second reason you're potentially not getting views is because of a lack of consistency. By having no consistency in either your upload schedule or your content, you make it very difficult for your audience to know when your videos are coming, what they're going to be about, or even what your channel is about. By having a very strict upload schedule, you make it very easy for your audience to know what days you're uploading and at what times so they can plan for your videos and look forward to them. And similarly, if you have no consistency in your content, your audience has no way of knowing what your videos are about, what videos are going to be coming on your channel, and whether or not they even want to watch them in the first place. So if you have a very clear, consistent theme on all of your videos, it makes it much easier for your audience to know what type of videos are coming and whether or not they want to watch them, which can actually get you a lot more views. And because consistency is one thing the algorithm loves on YouTube, having consistency all around on your channel is going to get you a lot more views and a lot more growth. Another reason you're potentially not getting views is because your videos are not made for your audience. Meaning that you may have had 3, even 4 videos on your channel that did super well and people loved on your channel. And then out of nowhere, you switched up your content or focused on something very specific that a lot of your audience may not have liked. So if for a while you were making cooking and baking videos, and then out of nowhere, 6 months down the road, you switched to vegan cooking or vegetarian cooking. If a large majority of your audience is not interested in vegan cooking, then you're going to have a lot of your old viewers not coming back for your newer content. So when you are coming up with video ideas or concepts for your videos, you want to make sure that a very large portion of your audience is actually going to want to watch those videos. And again, by having a very consistent theme on your videos, you make it much more likely that your audience will actually want to watch those videos and you will actually get the views. Possibly one of the most common reasons you are not getting views is that your videos have not been optimized and you are not prioritizing video optimization. A lot of people will upload a video on YouTube, leave it to its own devices, and expect it to grow on its own, which, sorry to break it to you, is not going to happen. However, video optimization retention can actually take care of growing your videos for you by getting them ranked in search, on recommended page, on suggested sections, and basically growing all over the YouTube platform. So you definitely want to learn a thing or two about how to optimize your videos and prioritize video optimization, because it is one of the most powerful tools to grow your channel fast. And that will most certainly bring a lot more views onto your videos. Another big reason your videos are not getting views is because of audience retention. So aside from engagement on YouTube, audience retention is the #1 metric YouTube's algorithm looks at to decide whether or not to boost a video. So if the first few viewers of your video don't really watch that much of your video, that heavily affects your audience retention rate and it drops. And a super low audience retention rate basically tells YouTube's algorithm, people don't really like this video, so let's not boost it too far. Whereas if the first, let's say, 100 viewers of your video watch a good portion of your video, that gives your video a very good audience retention and gives YouTube's algorithm a reason to boost your video, which gets it more views. So you definitely want to play around with retention rates on your videos and try to get your retention rate as high as possible. And the very best way to get very high retention on your videos is to have very structured, very organized videos, keep your value all the way through your video, and cut out things that your audience doesn't necessarily need to see in your video. So tangents or rambling or unnecessary anecdotes or stories, just cut out everything they don't need to see, keep in what they do want to see, and that will help you have a much higher audience retention. Another big reason you're not getting views is because you're not thinking past YouTube. A lot of people will upload to YouTube, do all of their work on YouTube, and leave it at that. But did you know that while YouTube has over 2 billion users, Instagram has a whole other billion users of their own? Meaning if you are not sharing your videos on any other platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, or any other platforms, you are cutting off your video from a whole other world of potential viewers you could be getting. So after uploading a video to YouTube, you want to share it on your Instagram story, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Reddit, literally any other platform out there, to open your video to a whole other world of potential viewers. Another major reason you're not getting views is because your videos have no value. Why should I watch this video? That is the very first question a potential viewer will ask themselves when they see your video in their subscription box, on the recommended page. And if looking at your own video, you cannot see a value to your own video, neither will your potential viewers. So when you are thinking of video ideas or potential videos, you want to put yourself in your potential viewers' shoes and ask yourself, what's the value in this video? What are people going to get out of this video? If you can't figure that out for yourself, trust me, they won't either. So if you want to get views on your videos, you have to make sure your videos have a very clear-cut value that is very easy to tell right off the bat. Now, these next two kind of go together, and it is horrible audio quality and horrible lighting on your videos. So here's a little psychological fact where YouTube is concerned. It is your visual and auditory components that are either keeping people on your video or taking them off of your video. So if what they're watching is visually appealing to them, that's going to keep them watching. If the audio of the video is super good, that's going to keep them watching. If you tend to have really bad audio and not so great lighting in your video, that's going to turn somebody off of your video so quickly, which was my problem at first. I had to upgrade my audio quality to a studio microphone because I had all sorts of terrible like echo and grainy noise in the background of my videos, and people would literally comment, I love your videos, but the audio, I just can't handle it. And the second I got a better microphone, my retention skyrocketed. Same thing with lighting. If you're filming somewhere that has not many windows, not much natural lighting, you have no studio lighting, then the lighting in your video is going to be super dark and super grainy and not very visually appealing. So lighting and audio is one more thing you definitely want to consider because it makes all the world's difference. Another big one is you not engaging with your audience. I get asked all the time, how do you have so many people on your live streams, on your premieres? How is it that your video premieres in 16 hours and you already have over 100 comments? That is all because I have a super engaged audience. And the key factor here is if you're not engaging with your audience, why should they engage with you? So you need to do everything in your power to encourage people to comment on your videos, comment back to them, live stream on your channel, build a bond with your subscribers, build a relationship with them. Once your subscribers start to see you as a friend rather than a random stranger living thousands of miles away, they feel more connected to you and they want to watch your videos that much more. So you definitely want to work on building a very engaged audience because that is where all the loyalty lies on your channel. And the last very common reason why you're not getting views is a lack of patience. I get asked all the time by people, I uploaded a day ago, 24 hours ago, 48 hours ago, and my video only has 100 views. Unless you have a massive audience, views do not come right away. The snowball effect can take days, weeks, months, even years on YouTube. This video, my video on mistakes YouTubers make, that video got 7,000 views in one day. Now, less than a month later, it has over 38,000 views. That didn't happen overnight. That didn't happen in the first 24 hours. It happened after almost 30 days. Now, my big video that blew up, made my channel blow up, that got like 100,000 views, that video had less than 2,000 views on its first day. That was back in January. Then 4 months later, in the month of April, that video got over 100,000 views and now has over 120,000 views. So views definitely do not happen overnight. They definitely take time to grow, and you need to be patient. Honestly, in my best opinion, I would tell you wait at least 4 weeks, a full month, before judging whether or not your video is doing well. So don't judge the views or the watch time or any of that until you've had your video up for at least a month. So that, you guys, is it for 11 reasons why your video is potentially not getting as many views as you'd like them to, and how to fix those issues. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if any of these tricks or ideas helped you, because I would love to know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you all to the moon and back, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!